Good evening, viewers. You're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center live watch along show. Yeah, and it is March the 12th of the EPL. Earlier on, we saw the lunchtime encounter between Leicester City versus Chelsea. It ended in favor of Chelsea. Chelsea looking good already, looking at one of the contestants of this season's Premier League. So already, they are just 1 point behind Manchester City, who is having 23 points, and Chelsea is having 22 points right now. But hey, Liverpool is 28 points. Chelsea 6 points away from Liverpool. But today, another contestant for this year's Premier League title is Arsenal. They were the favorite starting the season, but hey, this started turning around, and right now they are fourth on the table behind them, Chelsea. And today they are logging on against Nottingham Forest. Yeah. At the Emirates, so it promises to be exciting. Let's see again. Arsenal need. Arsenal need a lot of goal here. Arsenal need a lot of goal here to come up against Chelsea, because right there 3 goals deficit from Chelsea, so they need 4 goals in this encounter to go top of Arsenal. Well, I'm not alone to talk about all the happenings in this encounter. Well, I have with me some great analysts here who will be part of this show today. For my far left, I have Polo himself. Polo, how do you do?
Yeah. Good afternoon, football fans. Good afternoon, Arsenal fans. It's another beautiful. Beautiful.
All right, it's been a while now. We have been absent in our Premier Sport Fan Center live talk show. You know, and a lot of fans have been asking, "Where is that Arsenal man? Where is that Arsenal man? What has happened to him?" Yeah, but you are here today.
Yeah, I've been around. Okay. You know, I've been around, but you know, due to 1 or 2 things, so that's why I've not been available in the studio. But
all right.
I'm back now.
All right, and also again, you can see him. He's a Arsenal fan already, wearing an Arsenal jersey, Emirate, and is Akere by name, and he's an Arsenal fan, and he's here to talk about the match. How do you feel right now, Akere?
I feel good. The game we've seen Arsenal. I think they should be mentally prepared and ready for this game, because we've seen what Nottingham Forest they've been able to do this season. You know, they are the only side to have beaten Liverpool. You know, even they are the Anfield. So Arsenal, they will have to be very cautious and very careful in this game, because Chelsea, you know, just won their game, and you know, if they have to, you know, fight for the title, they have to win this game. No excuse. You know, they have to get that maximum points, which, you know, all Arsenal fans are desperately craving for.
All right, the match is on, and it's eating up right now. It's a free kick to Arsenal in the half of Nottingham Forest, and you can see the Nigeria international online who actually requested for a permission out of the squad of the Super Eagle, and that permission was granted, and it's back to Nottingham Forest, and his inclusion in this match today is one of those reasons why it was requested. And right now, 5 matches been played simultaneously, and already the goals are coming in gradually. Where we see Crystal Palace knock the first goal against Aston Villa in the 4th minute of that encounter. Yeah, so and it's a moment here for Arsenal, and that is a goal. Julian Timber just dropped one against
offside.
Oh, it has been adjudged an offside. We can see the last man flag there, but hey, I think they need a VAR there to check that. You know.
No, I think it's offside actually. But if you could watch from the video, if you see that started from the.
That's not an offside.
That's not an offside. That's not an offside. That's an error from
linesman. I think from is it
from the build-up, yeah.
Marino.
It should be.
Marino headed the ball first.
No, let's look at that. I think that the VAR need to draw that line there, so that
that's not offside.
I think it's looking like a goal to me there. But already, let's quickly look at what is happening in the other encounter, where we see Brighton, you know, drew the first blood against Bournemouth in the 5th minute of that encounter. So right now, that match, look at it. Okay, it's an offside. Do you see that?
The red.
Look at that. It's a tight one anyway, but
it's tough to call, but
it's a tight one anyway, but it's looking like an offside there. I think that one will not stand.
Well, you know. since it's for Arsenal, I don't think they will give it like.
but look at it now. It's not about because of Arsenal. But if you look at the other leg, if you look at the leg of the Nottingham Forest there from the far, look at it from the far side, left side. Look at it.
No, I think the goal is supposed. The goal will stand though. From what I'm
seeing. But they are on par on the same line, so I don't see any reason why this goal should be cancelled. It's a goal.
So where do you think? Where look at the line now.
Look at the first player. You know, by the first player by the left hand side. I think is I think it's not. It's a goal. To me, it's a goal.
They've not actually drawn the line. But,
Paulo, what are you seeing right now?
From what I'm seeing now, it seems that the Nottingham Forest man kept in.
Keeping on.
Yeah.
Is it the one in the front or the one at the back?
At the back. Yeah. At the back.
No, my mom said the one at the front. The one at the front.
Oh, it's a very tight situation with the VAR. They're taking their time. They're still checking it, so waiting for the referee's final decision.
Will these people ask now because in favor?
All right, so our viewers, wherever you are watching us from, this is a live watch-along show from Premier Sport Fan Center. You can be part of the show by sending in your comments to our comment section. And if you are watching for the first time, please remember to subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center and also like and it's an offside, yeah. Also like and comment to Premier Sport Fan Center. So I think the final decision about to be made here, and that goal will not stand. So it has been adjudged an offside, yeah, and there's a encounter. So we've seen the moment. So it was a beautiful build up to that goal, but it was adjudged an offside. But what do you see apart from the offside side of it? Do you see Arsenal looking like a team that want to win this game?
Of course, and this should be a worrying sign for Nottingham Forest, because in the last 2 minutes now, Arsenal have been pressing them, and when it comes to set piece, Arsenal is very good, and if they go out to that, should be another set piece goal for Arsenal. So Nottingham Forest need to be very worried, and Arsenal looks like a team that wants to win this match, and hopefully they will get the 3 points.
Okay, Akiri, Arsenal want to win this match. Definitely they want to win this match. But do you see them scoring up to 4 goals in this encounter today?
4 goals, with what Nottingham have done this season, defensively they've been solid, but although they lost their last match to game to Newcastle, I think 2-1. But in this game, but Arsenal scoring 4. I know, but it's football. I know nothing is impossible. But I believe Nottingham have been a very composed and compact team this season. But I think Arsenal will get the win, but I see Arsenal scoring 2 or more goals in this game.
All right, see Arsenal scoring 2 or more goals in this game. So let's quickly look at the lineup of both sides. First of all, let's look at the lineup of Nottingham Forest in this encounter. Yeah, I can see Olaino there included in that encounter, and I saw Owoni actually warming up. Let's see if he's been part of this starting lineup for Nottingham Forest, and we've not seen much of him lately in this encounter. So right now the ball is with Julian Timber. Yeah, with the ball right now in the Arsenal half of it. They send it back to Gabriel. Yeah, Gabriel with the ball. Is that Gabriel or Sabila? Sorry, Saliba. Yeah, Saliba with the ball. Send it back to Timber. Timber in his own half, back into the middle of the park. He sent that one to Jorginho. Jorginho return it back to Timber, and they just stringing the passes around, buying possession so far, but they don't need possession, they need goals.
Yeah, because they need to be more direct in this game. But we know that for a fact that Nottingham Forest will want to at least defend and be very compact, at least in the first 20 minutes of this game. But I think that's why Arsenal need to score a quick goal, early goal, just to make them come out more and create space for themselves. So but another thing I'm worried about is we're not seeing Thomas Partey and Declan Rice in this game in the midfield. It's kind of worrying. I don't know what happened, but I think he will just want to just test run. I think want to test run Jorginho and Merino. In this game, whether it's keeping them for the Champions League game, I don't know. But Arsenal need to score just to at least create space and create chance for themselves. But Arsenal look at a team that is very hungry to score in this game, because they know Chelsea has just won their game, so they know that any slip up will be a bad one for them.
So any slip up will be a bad one for them. Let's quickly look at the lineup of Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are playing a 4-2-3-1 formation here with the goalkeeper says there. Then from the right back here we have Olaino and Miloskovic at the centre back, pairing up with Murillo. Yeah, then we have Moirano from the left back here. Then Wospray and Dominic just behind the defender there. We have Elanga, Yete, and Odson. Yeah, at forward there. Then we have Owoni as the focal man up front there for Nottingham Forest to get all the goal for Nottingham Forest. So that is the a typical lineup for Nottingham Forest. So we talk about the Arsenal side where we have the goalkeeper David Raya at the goal post, and Califori is the man playing the left back there for Arsenal. Gabriel pairing with Saliba at the middle, the center back there, and Timber at the right back there. Then we have Mourinho, Jorginho, and Odegaard at the midfield there. Then we have up front Trossard, Gabriel Jesus, and Bukayo Saka. That is the lineup for Arsenal. Is that the best?
So far, I think that's the best lineup for now, because if you look at the last couple of weeks, they've been battling with injury, including Declan Rice. I guess that's the reason why he was benched today. But I'm so surprised also seeing Thomas Partey on the bench. But don't know what Arteta plans, with Jorginho for this match. So for Nottingham Forest, I'm very also surprised that the current player of the month, Chris Wood, is on the bench. Why Awoni, who hasn't really shown anything for the club this season, is starting this match?
Yeah, and talking about Chris Wood, who has been banging goal. We saw him in this two-legged qualifier. He scored 5 goals, a brace and then an hat-trick. Even though a lot of people want to argue that these are small countries, but he actually got those goals. 5 goals in 2 matches during the international break for his country. So, but again, he's not been featured here, and trying to see he's on the bench. Yeah, he's on the bench, but probably will be coming on in the second half. Probably you need to be rested so that
of course, and at the same time, maybe the coach might be thinking, you are playing against a team that uses the head most of all the time, and Chris Wood is a kind of player that you need to cross in the ball. Most of his goals, he scores them with head. So, and the coach is that Arsenal is the kind of team that before you can score them with all this set piece, it takes time. So you now decide to go for Awoni, who is more physical. So
even the pace, his pace. I don't think Wood can be able to match up with Saliba and Gabriel in terms of pace, so and energy. So I think that's why they want to use Awoni, because Awoni see other strengths. He's younger, he's fresher than Chris Wood. So I feel that's why the coach I want to not start him ahead of Chris Wood in this game. All
right. Akere, what do you think actually happened to Arsenal? Before the prior to the season. Prior to this, the starting of the season, a lot of people were looking at Arsenal that they will be the one to actually give Manchester City a run for their money. But at the end of it, we saw things started turning around against Arsenal, and right now they're on the 4th position. At the point they were second, we thought this season is going to be Arsenal season, but again they went behind and they are struggling back to the top.
Okay, I know we went. Arteta signed Califori. We brought him. Timber. We saw Timber last season. He didn't play most of last season. He came in fresh. We also bought Merino, but Sterling too came in on loan. But last season, I know Arsenal fans expect this thing to be better than last season. But from look of things, red card, few injuries here and there. But I think now some of the players they are coming back, and I think with the player coming back, I think they will have to get their height right. And we've seen people like a player like Martinelli not really live up to what he did last 2 seasons. He's still struggling with what he did last 2 seasons. So
and there is a goal! Timber! Look at the way he ran through the players.
Saka.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. Very lovely goal.
It was a brilliant solo goal from Bukayo Saka.
This is one of the reasons why Arsenal fans call him Starboy.
Yeah, I thought he wanted to even pass the ball, but the confidence I used to take that ball. What a fantastic
look at the way he ran through the players.
Wow.
He made the defense look ordinary.
Make them look all useless and ordinary. Like even the confidence I used to score that ball. It shows that this guy he's got it in him.
Look at that! Look at from where he got the ball.
Wow.
He got the ball. He headed from. Look at that control. He sent the ball to his player. They returned it to him.
Saka.
He went through the middle.
Even the strength to hold off the defense. The defenders.
That's a lovely goal. And is that not the pass from Odegaard?
Yeah, it's Odegaard. Look at. So a second assist for Odegaard after coming from injury.
And I think he's the man Arsenal have been missing. That's why the team have been struggling. With Odegaard, he might not give you those goals, but he makes every other player look good.
Look good. Look at even the assist he made for against Chelsea. He was up chance just from nothing.
So it's like the cruise of Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So who holds on to the team? So a good one for Bukayo Saka, 1-0. So it's not over yet. Let's see if this Nottingham Forest can come back against Arsenal at this point in time. So we've seen the lineup: 1-0 to Arsenal. Goal scored by Bukayo Saka. Yeah, Goal scored by Bukayo Saka.
What a goal.
In the 15th minute, just like the same time, Arsenal, Chelsea got their first goal in the 15th minute. By Nicholas Jackson. So Bukayo Saka got his own in the 15th minute by Bukayo Saka, and assist from Odegaard. But it's not over yet. So the game is still on. So with this, what we have seen so far, and you see Arsenal getting up to 2 goals in this first half.
They look like a team that want to run cycle, around this Nottingham Forest side. And I'll not be surprised if Arsenal win by 4 goals or not in this game, because I can see the direct play from them. I can see the attack. I can see the hunger. And normally you can most of the time you see Arsenal put up a very lackluster performance. But in this game, we just see that they want to just score. And they'll be creating chances. And finally, they've gotten that goal from Saka, and I believe this goal now will open, more chances and more opportunity for them to get more goals.
All right, to get more goals. All right, now it's Arsenal attacking, but right now they want to throw in here in the half of Arsenal, close to the 18 box, and they send that one to Timber. Yeah, send it to Timber, send it to Saka, but they'll be dispossessed of the ball, and there's a contention here. Who has the throw-in? Yeah, the last man says Arsenal. Timber quickly take that one to Bukayo Saka into the 18 box there. But he has so many body there to go through. But that was a loose pass there. Again, quickly recovered by Saliba, the Arsenal center back there. Send that one, David Raya, out of his own line to the middle of the park there to come to control that ball. Still, it's this Arsenal still in possession of the ball through Jorginho. Yeah, Jorginho sent that one to Gabriel. Gabriel with the ball, return it back to the cross there to the team box. Who is there to contest for it? But the defender of Nottingham Forest have to head that one out, and that one has gone for a throw-in. A throw-in to Arsenal at this point in time. They're looking good so far. They're asking another question, Calafori with the ball to take that throw-in for Arsenal at this point in time. Send that one again to his man Martinelli. Martinelli, combining with them Calafori there. But they send that one back again to Saliba. Saliba with the ball in the center circle. And it is Arsenal all the way, like they know how to do very well, win the possession. And at the end of the day, let's see if they will win the match too. So looking at this, look at this formation. What has actually changed from what we used to know when we see Arsenal struggle. But they're looking like a new team now, right now. Like what we used to see last season. At the point they lost this formation.
But if you really look at what Havertz, Gabriel Jesus started as a top 9 in this game. Yeah. While Havertz playing, I think he's playing just from the behind him.
Havertz is actually on the bench.
Okay, Okay, he's on the bench.
He's on the bench. Havertz is not here.
Okay, because Odegaard, yeah. Because Havertz, so Havertz.
There's Trossard, Gabriel, and Saka from the front line there. Yeah. So Jorginho behind and Odegaard behind. That's second midfielder.
Because I thought Havertz and Gabriel Jesus partnership has not always worked out. Even against Aston Villa last season. And now we saw when Arteta used both of them. The partnership didn't really work out well like that. But in this game, but Marino and Jorginho, we can see the way they are controlling the midfield, making pulling up those tiny passes down the line. But for this game, I just think that with the way they are playing, technically and tactically, Arteta is doing what he's supposed to do by putting the players in their right position. But for Gabriel, he has always complained that he's not getting enough playing time to prove what he can do. That in training, it's working very, very difficult. He's working difficult, but he's not, getting the much playing time that he needs to prove himself.
All right, let's see. Time has been given to him now. It's a starting point for him. He started in this game. So let's see if he can prove himself so far in this game. It is the 19th minute of the first half, and it is Arsenal 1 and Nottingham Forest 0. So Arsenal started in a very good note. Polo, are you seeing Arsenal? No, my grace. That would have been another one for Arsenal. But the defender was just in his position to save that. Yeah. So Paulo, Arsenal started in a very good note from the front foot. And we see they are looking good so far. Do you see them maintaining this momentum to the end of 90 minutes?
Of course, from after the goal, you've seen Arsenal still pressing to get more goal. And if they continue like this, I think no distance time they'll get the second goal, to seal off the match. Probably even winning the match from the first half. not waiting till second half before you start looking for another goal. You know what? When you are 2 goals up, at least gives you advantage. Take for example Chelsea's match from 2 goals. Leicester were able to get a penalty, and luckily for them it was 9 minutes, and you could see that the momentum already shifted back to Leicester City. So to avoid any what they call it making Nottingham Forest
Arsenal need to start taking their chances, because this is football, anything can happen. Missing this the few chances that they've started creating, it might go on to tell on the game. So they have to just at least score 2 or more goals, just to have that that comfortability, then the second half that yes, at least we can go if they score 4 now, they'll go ahead of Chelsea. Which is not a bad one.
And it's a moment here for Bakaya Saka, who drive into the team box, and they cross the way to just now, and that could feel. No! That was a wicked shot there.
Should have taken the ball.
I think that is the Odegaard. That's Odegaard.
So it's a throw into Arsenal, who are not stopping, throwing all the attack against Nottingham Forest right now. I quickly link up to this man, and it's still Arsenal driving to the team box again for the second time. Again, they lost that one to the centre back there, and they will have a moment yet. Give them one to Winnie. Moment to counter there. Winnie running. But the beautiful left walk there by Saliba, who is battling it out with them. 3 players on Awoni, they couldn't stop it. He's still with the ball. What a strong man,
you can see that's the reason why the coach, had to start him, because of the strength. Look how I was battling against 2 defenders there, and he still got the ball. So I don't think Chris Wood would have been able to do that. So maybe at least he's been justifying the reason why the starting. But the only problem is that Nottingham Forest are not, they can't keep hold of the ball. They are not attacking us now. They are doing all the defending. And if they should continue like this, I don't think they'll be able to get anything from it. So they need to change the way they've been playing.
All right, they need to change the way they are playing. I think we saw a better Nottingham Forest against Liverpool than what we are seeing right now. Probably they're reserving their best for the second half. Because sometimes we see some of it, that's what they do. They come up in the second half, change the face of the game, get the needed goals, and the story change.
I don't think so. They are reserving their best for second half, because if you could watch, apart from Chris Wood, they've started every other person. We expect them to start. Against Liverpool is let's just say one of a kind. It happens. For a team like Nottingham Forest, to me this season they've tried a lot. They've tried. They've won almost the same match as Arsenal, because I think they're on 19 points prior to this game now. So they've been pushing beyond their limit. So
because if you look at it at the point, they got 3 victory in a row. They defeated West Ham 3-0, defeated Leicester City 3-1, and won against them Crystal Palace 1-0. Apart from defeating Liverpool. I think they had a very good run, but last match against Newcastle, they lost 3-1 in their own home against Newcastle.
They've actually lost twice this season, and both of those matches they lost were at home at the City ground there, where they lost to Fulham 1-0 and Newcastle by 3-1. So they've been very fantastic even away from home. But so far this match, they've not been been able to put 1 or 2 passes together, or not to talk of even attacking Arsenal.
All right, even attacking Arsenal right now. We are having a caller here. Yeah, so.
Review of this set piece.
Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from? Okay, Mr. Chugus from Onitsha, right now the match is ongoing. That is the match between Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. Yeah.
I told you either 1 knot or 2 knots.
In this game, other 1 knot or 2 knots.
1 knot or 2 knots.
Yes. But the way it's going, one is coming more.
Okay. The Arsenal fans here, they are wishing that Arsenal get up to 4 goals so that they will go ahead of Chelsea.
Those boys are not fantastic, but they're defending with their lives.
All right.
And Arsenal are losing ball in a vital position that could have made it 2-0.
Okay.
You can see it.
Yeah.
See, let me tell you, a careless bullet from a hunter's barrel can kill a lion today.
All right.
So these boys are not fantastic, but they're defending with their life. So any little slip, they will equalize.
All right, you can hear that from Chuk. He's any little sleep. And a moment for Jesus now. Oh, that would have been the second goal, but again lost. Oh, sorry. Mr. Chuk, sorry about that. It's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus that just missed a golden chance here against Nottingham Forest. So
Gabriel-
that would have been a second
He
goal,
has
but
not
they
scored the
lost
Premier
it.
League this season.
So,
Gabriel Jesus need to
I
start
told
scoring.
you.
Yeah,
I
he has not
told
scored the
you.
Premier League
By
this season.
second half, Gabriel Jesus should be removed.
okay, should be removed. All right, and
Those people are marking him front and back now. Nottingham Forest are not giving him any breathing space.
all right,
All his,
Mr.
all
Chooks.
his attempts have been their desire.
Okay.
When he lays leg, they raise leg.
Okay. all right,
Oh.
Mr. Chooks. You got the
Yes.
position against them, Chelsea. Chelsea against them.
Leicester.
Like against Leicester, you got it right. Just the way you said it, that was actually what happened. You know, this one against Arsenal now, because this match, Arsenal are looking like they want to get up to 5 goals in this encounter.
It cannot happen. I am telling. See, these boys are not fantastic, but they're spoilers.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Who is no fan?
Look at how they strategize themselves.
Wow.
Yes. They cannot score, but they cannot score pretty goals, but they will not allow you to score as many goals you wish.
All right, Mr. Chooks. I just hope that towards the end of the game you also call in, but maybe by then it will be 5-0 or 1. Well, let's see if what you just said will come through.
And let me tell you, if Arsenal up their game in second half, which means the goal will end either 2 or 3-0.
Okay.
34 or 5, count it out.
Okay.
Yeah, Arsenal are losing ball in a vital position. And look at the strength of these boys. Arsenal will pray and pray and pray. They will disconnect them in the midfield. Yes. He said, Nuno Santos, or whatever you call him, he said, spoiler. He's not a good coach, but he knows how to spoil big teams.
Espirito Santos, that is the coach of Nottingham Forest. You can hear Chuk, he says it's a spoiler. So they are not too fantastic, but they know how to spoil things. You know, well, let's see. Because right now they are in fifth position in the table, and a lot of people are surprised. How did they get there? How did Nottingham Forest go to the 5th position? They were even in the 3rd position.
How they get there is either you win it by crook or hook. Yes. They are not playing fantastic game. Any goal they score against you will count till the end of the game. So that is them. Yes. Let Arsenal score all their goals so before they will score one. If they score one, they will lock up. You know how they play? Yes, 10 men will line up in defense. Any slight chance they will go and score and come back.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Chooks. I enjoy your company and I enjoy your call. Yeah, tell others about Premier Sport Fan Center to subscribe. Thanks for subscribing to Premier Sport Fan Center. Yeah, so I just hope you call back again. Thank you. Akere, you've heard Mr. Chooks from Anambra, Onitsha.
Okay.
You know, he said Nottingham Forest, he said they are not a fantastic side, but they are spoilers. They know how to spoil things, you know.
You cannot say they are not fantastic because they are 5th currently on the table. They're just behind Arsenal on the table, and we've seen what they want to. Even though they are not, playing fantastic football, attacking football, but at least they're a team that gets the job done when needed. And we saw what they did at Anfield. Going to Anfield to beat Liverpool at Anfield, 1 goes to nothing. That shows that you have to work for you to beat Liverpool at Anfield. One goes to, so him saying that they are a spoiler. Yes, no, they might be a spoiler. They might not be playing fantastic football, but they are getting the job done, and of which is very look at they just came to the Premier League 2 seasons ago, and last season they were not too fantastic, but this season, although the season is still fresh, but we still have a very long way to go. But as what they've done this season as of now, they are a very good side. I'll say.
All right. What did you think about what Mr. Juke said?
Actually, like he said, Nottingham Forest they are kind of like a spoiler. If you say they are a spoiler, I agree with him because they've been able to hold down Liverpool. If not for them, Liverpool might have been maybe like 31 point.
Yeah.
So they've been a spoiler. Aside from maybe they've just lost only 2 matches. Nottingham Forest this season, same as Arsenal, same as Chelsea.
Yeah.
So if they should lose this one, we're making it the 3rd loss for the season too. But they've been trying, and like I said, they're a small team, but they've been pushing beyond their limit. And it's a very good thing for them that they started the season very well to avoid fighting relegation. Understand? The earlier you get those points, the better for you.
All right, that's the moment here for Chelsea inside the 18 box now trying to link up passes there, but hey, that one has been cleared by the defense of Nottingham Forest. And a moment for counter here, another battle between Awoni and Saliba. You know, it's going to. Just imagine that Awoni gets that win that battle against Saliba. That means he's gone.
He's gone.
But he has
He
pace.
now needs the pace now. You know, after winning the ball, if you could look, he's still almost 30 yards out. So what left for him is for him to use his pace now. Like I said earlier, the reason why the coach started him is because of that strength. You can see how he almost outmuscled Saliba there.
Yeah.
So he's very strong.
So he's eating up, and you can see Gabriel Jesus right now arguing with the referee there. But let's quickly look at what is happening in other quarters. The scoreline gradually changing in other quarters where we see how Arsenal still leading Nottingham Forest 1-0 in the 32nd minute of that encounter, and Aston Villa Crystal Palace is still 1-0 in favor of Crystal Palace, and that match is 32 minutes old. And 32 minutes also between Bournemouth versus Everton, Bournemouth versus Brighton. Brighton leading that encounter 1-0. Everton Brentford is goalless. That is the only game that goal has not been scored. And Fulham Wolf, it is 1-1 right now, 32 minutes in that encounter. So that is what is happening right now in the other quarters. So right now it is Nottingham Forest attacking against Arsenal. They send that one to the right wing, return it back to Elanga, and they are building up momentum. Elanga drive, it is okay. It's Olaino drive into there, but it was pushed back by the defense of Arsenal. So it's looking like possession in control by the Nottingham Forest side. And they have a moment to cross in the cross, but that one has been headed out by Gabriel, not out of danger. Still Nottingham Forest with the ball through Olaino. Olaino have the ball, send that one back to his teammate there. Right now in the center circle, it is still Nottingham Forest, who for the first time I can see them holding on to the ball.
Yeah, for the first time, the last 3 to 5 minutes, they've been able to hold the ball, push back the Arsenal attack back to their home. And this is what they need. For you to get anything from this match, you need to make sure you are not constantly defending. At least attack your opponent for once, and they've been able to do that. But the end result now is what matters most.
Yeah, the end result is what matters most. And Arsenal right now, they are relaxing. No, let Nottingham Forest do the build up. They've been building up, but they've not been able to get into the Arsenal box there. Let's see if for the first time they'll be able to do that. So they are just stringing passes around, and it is right now the ball with Dominic is throwing a long one there to Hodgson. But hey, that one has gone for a throw-in. Hodgson lost that one, so it's going to be a throw-in to is it to Arsenal? Yeah. To Arsenal. You can see Espirito Santos, the coach of Nottingham Forest, is the man who has done the magic for Nottingham Forest. Yeah, I actually changed the face of Nottingham Forest. Last time we see them struggle below half table. It's also, and this season, they are struggling in the top table, in the top 10. Yeah.
Of course, Nuno Espirito Santo is a very experienced coach. The first time he came to Premier League was when he joined Wolverhampton Wanderers, and he was able to, with him then, Wolf were playing very fantastic football. Then he was having a lot of Portuguese players. That was when we were saying Wolf is the second national team for Portugal. But he was able to take Wolf. From in fact, there was a time Wolf was even challenging for conference or Europa League. So you could say after 1 or 2 seasons there, Tottenham had to sign him. So when Tottenham signed him, everything didn't go as planned. Before he was sacked. He took out another job in Saudi Arabia. From Saudi Arabia, he was back to Nottingham Forest, I think last season. And they've been doing pretty well since he joined Nottingham Forest.
All right, you can see Elanga down right now, and he's been attended. He's been attended to by the team doctors here, by the medical department. He's been attended to. Let's see if he will get back again on his feet in this encounter. So, I think. The players are using the opportunity for a water break in this encounter right now. So, waiting for that. Let's quickly talk about Merino. One of the new signing rights for Arsenal. Yeah. So far so good. How will you rate his performance? Maybe his inclusion in the squad.
To be honest, it's been fantastic. It's been fantastic. Though when he came into the lineup, it took him some time. But if you could watch against Chelsea, the few minutes he played, he almost even scored. And so far, he's been, pushing for a permanent start in the team. And you can see the lineup today now. No Thomas Partey, no what they call it, Declan Rice. So and the match so far is Arsenal have been able to win the battle of the midfield. So it's been very fantastic. It's a good passer of the ball and also a good header of the ball.
All right, you can see Elanga now jogging out. It's looking like it's good, and it's a snowing day or a rainy day. Yeah, right there in the Anfield. Sorry, in the Emirates. Yeah, let's see. It's rainy there. I mean, yeah, is that a rain or it's cold?
It's rain. Yeah.
All right. So the match continues, and it's a free kick against Arsenal right now, and about to be taken there by Nottingham Forest. So if fancy his chances, I'm very sure he's going to throw that one into the box. I throw that one into the box, anybody to head. A header there, but not direct to the goal. So there is a goal situation here, and it's an equalizer by Aston Villa right now. So in that encounter, it is 1-1. 1-1 in that encounter. And let's quickly look at the scorer of the game. So the goal for Crystal Palace was scored by Sarr, an assist from Mateta. Then for Aston Villa, McGinn created that assist for Oli Watkins. Oli Watkins equalized that one. So right now it is 1-1 in that encounter. So it's to me, it's one of the strongest match for the weekend. There's ongoing right now. Aston Villa, Crystal Palace.
Of course, it's a very strong match. This season, Crystal Palace actually won what they call it, Aston Villa. They knock out Aston Villa, the EFL Cup. Yeah. Like 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
This is how the match started. Aston Villa scoring. Crystal Palace scoring the first goal. Aston Villa equalizing. The second half, Crystal Palace getting the needed goal to win to see the point. So far, they are two very good sides. And Crystal Palace this season they've not been that fantastic. They've been struggling compared to the form they were prior to the ending of last season. But I see things turning around for Crystal Palace very soon.
I see it's turning around for Crystal Palace. There's a moment here for us now, trying to link up into the box there. But there was so much weight on that, and now when I just run down for a goal. Is it a corner kick?
It's a corner kick.
Was there a contact on that ball? Yeah. All right, the referee says it's a corner kick. And these are the areas where Arsenal are dangerous. We saw them score a lot of goals from corner, from set piece last season. But this season also they've scored a lot of goals, but not like last season.
Not like last season, but so far this season, I think Arsenal is among the top two teams that have scored from, has more goals from set piece this season. They've scored about 5 or 6, if I'm not wrong, this season. The other team is also, in fact, it's like there are two teams on 5-5. So far, Arsenal is still very good. They are very deadly. You could see that in the very first few minutes, they score. If not for offside, that's another set piece goal. So teams are, finding it very difficult for them to find ways to stop Arsenal from, scoring those kind of goals from set piece.
It's a corner kick right now. Bukayo Saka to take it. He take a long way into the box. And no, that one has been headed out by the defense of from Nottingham Forest. So again, Arsenal repossess the ball, and the fancy that chance of beating off that is Martinelli running down from the wing there, and he sent that one to Califori, who return it back to is that Gabriel?
No,
Saliba. So right now it is Bukayo Saka has a man to beat, but he has been dispossessed of the ball. He beat one of the Arsenal players, but again Bukayo Saka recovered that one from him. And the moment there for Timber. But just Bukayo Saka, what did you do? So much time wasted there. Oh my grace! And Trossard again blocked there by the goalkeeper, and it's going to be corner kick.
A fantastic save from the keeper and a very fine play from Trossard.
But I see Bukayo Saka wasted a lot of time there. He had look at that. He was counting his legs. He wasted a lot of times there.
That was a good shot from Trossard.
Wow.
That's a very lovely save from the goalkeeper there.
Look at him.
The angle was tight.
But when he returned the ball, that was where.
Wasted time.
Wow.
But for the Trossard, I think the angle was tight, but he tried, then the keeper, that was a very good save from the goalkeeper.
So it's going to be another corner kick again. It's going to be another corner kick to Arsenal. Let's see what comes out of it. Bukayo Saka again to take that one. Yeah, you can see the Arsenal player there line up waiting for that corner kick, quickly taken. And to so much weight on that. That one went across everybody there. And a run down for a goal kick there. Goal kick too. So talking about the inclusion of Julian Timber, he's looking like one fantastic player for us.
Of course, Julian Timber has been a fantastic player for us now, even right from his playing days at Ajax. If anybody that would see Timber at Ajax knows that he's a very promising player and a very fantastic one. When he came to Arsenal last season, after he couldn't even finish. I think he only played like 10 or 15 minutes.
No, it was the first game, yeah.
From the first game.
Against Aston Villa, against
Nottingham.
Against the same
Nottingham
Nottingham first match.
So he got injured, and since then, he
only
only played about 5 minutes of the last match of the season. But this season so far, he's come. He's been looking fantastic, and the way he's been playing the right back, left back, a very solid, aggressive defender.
Defensive midfield,
Today
can
he's
play
playing from the
center
right
back.
back. Against Chelsea, he was playing from the left back, and he's been doing the job. Very fantastic player.
And
He
But
just
national
needs to
team he
avoid,
partners with Van Dijk, national side.
He only needs to avoid injury.
Mm.
If he could remain fit for at least for the season, he's a very good player.
And his hold-up play is very fantastic. And the moment again for Arsenal in the 18 box there. Bukayo Saka shot it! Split by the goalkeeper. That would have been the second goal. Brilliant save again by the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper has deprived Arsenal from getting goal. Two clear-cut chances saved by the goalkeeper. He's looking like he's going to win the man of the match today if he continues like this.
No, that man of the match for the Nottingham Forest side, not the Arsenal side. Because I think Saka is looking like the best player here, in today's game. It's been fantastic. What the chances have been come from inside, and the guy Saka, is proving that yes, he's one of the best wingers in the world.
So looking like one of the best winger in the world. So right now in the other encounter, Everton versus Brentford, there's a red card situation in that match right now. Yeah, a Brentford player has been shown a red card and is knocked. Yeah, in the 42nd minute of that encounter, has been shown a red card there. So another corner kick to Arsenal this time around from the left side of the flank. So about to take that one now. Let's see if again Arsenal will look dangerous with this set piece. So about to be taken there and release that one into the box. And the Esther there, high and again headed out for another corner kick. Yeah, in that encounter. So that is the situation. Yeah, so it is Trossard.
I think Nottingham Forest need to be very worried because the corners are coming, very too much now for them. They've been in the last 5 minutes. I think this should be the third corner Arsenal is taking. So Nottingham Forest need to be very, very careful at the back there.
Nottingham Forest have to be very, very careful. So corner kick again taken into the hands of the goalkeeper. Whoa! The goalkeeper split that one out. So not out of danger. And Awoniyi, who came out to create a counter moment here. Yeah, but there was no player there. It was not accurate enough. There was a collision there between two players. Between Bukayo Saka and yes. So it's going to be. Let's see what the referee's decision will be in this encounter. Yeah. So a yellow card. A yellow card to Bukayo Saka. So in the other encounter, the match between Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. So right now there's a penalty situation there. Aston Villa is having a penalty against Crystal Palace. That match is already 1-1. Let's see if Crystal Palace will be getting that goal from that penalty kick there. And that will be taking them up against Crystal Palace in that encounter. So, yellow card to Bukayo Saka. That is what most Arsenal players don't want to see right now. And I don't. Well, sometimes you look at it, how Bukayo Saka will be getting a yellow.
No, that's actually a dangerous play because it's an high foot. If you could watch, he raised his foot, instead of using your head and use his foot. So it's unfortunate that he's receiving a yellow card for that.
So now looking at the Arsenal lineup there, looking at the squad from the bench. It's a moment again for Bukayo Saka attacking from the right wing. Yeah, he has 3 defenders on him. What did he do? He tried to manage. Oh, that one again blocked again. Blocked again, and that one has been saved there by the defenders there. So it's a moment for Nottingham Forest in their own half, in their final third there. Take a shot there, and Julian Timber won that one, trying to dribble his man. He won a corner throwing from there. So throwing quickly taken. It's still Arsenal asking the question in the 45 minutes of first half here. Regulation time for the first half, I think, is over. Now we'll be playing additional minutes into the first half here. And the penalty kick taken by Aston Villa has been missed. So it stands 1-1 versus Crystal Palace there. So penalty missed for Crystal Palace. So that is the situation in this game at this point in time. So we're talking about Junior Simba. Okay, we're talking about what about Califori? So his inclusion, Califori, into the Arsenal squad. Has it been fantastic?
No, fantastic. Even look at that game against Manchester City. The goal that he scored, the confidence I used to, score that goal. But he just been unlucky with injury this season. But I believe if he can stay fit, I think Califori can be one of the best, left back.
And it's another moment here for Arsenal in the 18 box there. What did he do with the ball? Wasting so much time. He sent that one and he shot again. Send that one to the crowd. Oh, so much weight there. And a situation here, it is Crystal Palace who has just turned a missed penalty to a goal. Crystal Palace, after Aston Villa missed that penalty, Crystal Palace went and got that goal. So there is a goal situation. There's 2-1 right now in the 45 minutes and a 2 minutes additional time there. So 47 minutes played and it is 2-1. Crystal Palace 2, Aston Villa 1 in that encounter. What were your thoughts prior to the match between Aston Villa and Crystal Palace?
This is what I just said some couple of minutes ago. Aston Villa, Crystal Palace scoring, Aston Villa coming back, equalizing. They had the opportunity now to go 2-1 up. They missed it, and they have been punished. How can you missed a penalty, crucial one? And if you go watch in the last 4-5 matches, and Aston Villa has not been fantastic. They've dropped form, and these are kind of matches you need to win for you to pick up form. And given the fact that Crystal Palace were the team that knocked you out of the Cup, you need to take your chances, and you are playing at the Villa Park there. So I don't know what's actually wrong with Aston Villa. So.
All right, I don't know what's wrong with Aston Villa. So any moment from now, we'll begin to see half time in the matches being played so far, because 45 minutes is all over the quarters of this match ongoing right now. So any moment from now, we will be seeing break time in the ongoing matches. So what do you think about the match between Everton versus Brentford? Brentford having a red card and it's still goalless in that encounter.
Brentford, they've also been a very good side this season, but Everton have been struggling, even to even get goals. I don't think they were lucky to have escaped relegation last season, and this season at least I thought they should have even added more players to what they got, but I think they saw some of their play, and from what we can see, this is an opportunity for them to win this game. Since Brentford are already a man down, at least they should be able to come back in second half and get that vital, because they need to start racking up points now. Because if they don't start getting points at home where they need to get points, I think this might come back to haunt them badly. So they need to start getting the much needed point that they need to to push themselves to escape relegation problems. All right.
Yeah, let's see if they can escape all those relegation problems. You don't need to wait till the end of the season before you start amassing points here, and that is when we begin to permutate. If you win, if you draw, you will get. You just need to get those victory right now. This is the time. So it is halftime already in the match between Everton versus Brentford, and at halftime it is goalless in that encounter. So right now it's going to be a goal kick here to Nottingham Forest. The goalkeeper sent that one into the half of Arsenal. When he touched the ball, good connection play there, but that one has been dispossessed by the Arsenal defenders there. Still Arsenal in possession of the ball, and let's see what will come out of that, trying to clear that one out, but there's a situation there, and the last man just raised up his flag, and it's an infringement against Nottingham Forest. Yeah. But
I'm disappointed that we are not 3 goals up at most, in this game, because Arsenal have played very well. They've created chances, but they are just unlucky that the ball have not been able to go to the back of the net. But all well and good. If they continue this momentum second half, I still believe Arsenal can get another 2 goals in the second half.
So yellow card has been shown to Ola, the Nigerian international there, for that tackle on Odegaard. No, that was
on Trossard.
On Trossard, wow. That was a Trossard, yeah. That was on that tackle on Trossard. That was a rough one. It was stamping on Trossard, and he got a yellow card for that rough tackle there. So also it's halftime in the match between Fulham versus Wolves, and at halftime it is 1-1 in that encounter. So 3 matches still ongoing right now in the EPL. A long one taken there, and also right now it is halftime in the match between Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest, and it's also halftime in the match between Brighton versus Bournemouth. That match is 1-0 in favor of Brighton. And in the match between Arsenal versus Nottingham, it is 1-0 in favor of Arsenal in that encounter. So it is just Aston Villa right now ongoing. So that is the first half, and we've seen a beautiful moment here where we see Arsenal started in a very good note in a dominated position in the early minutes of the first half. They created so many chances, they lost so many chances, but hey, they got the first goal in the 15th minute. That goal was scored by Bukayo Saka, an assist by Odegaard, and it went on towards the 30th minute. We saw Nottingham Forest came into the game. Won some possession in that moment. Tried creating chances there, but no shot on target in that encounter so far. So, and at the end of the day, the match the first half ended 1-0 in favor of Arsenal. So, Polo, how will you analyze the first half?
Looking at the first half, it's a game of, let me say, one half. Because Arsenal have actually controlled the almost 40 minutes from the 45 minutes of the game. They've been able to, press, attack at the same time. They got actually the most important point so far. I mean, the goal. One goal is enough for you to win a match. You understand?
Yeah.
But it's kind of some people say it's tricky because you don't know what might happen in the second half. But so far, Arsenal have been fantastic. They've been attacking, doing most of the attacking play. Nottingham Forest goalkeeper has been a block, let me say a wall to Arsenal because he has made some fantastic, about 2 or 3 saves. Yeah, Arsenal could have been 3-4-5-0 up 9 in this first half, but they've been unlucky in front of goal. But they've been, I see them, coming in the second half and getting the second or even third, 2 or 3 more goals in the second half. All
right, you can hear Polo. Polo says see Arsenal getting more goals in the second half, and that they've given good account of themselves in the first half. So let's quickly look at some of the messages on our comment section here, where we have Benedict and Boniface say up Arsenal, and they say Arsenal fans have to share in Week 12 celebration too. It can't be only Chelsea, because right now Chelsea are celebrating. They are happy with that victory. So Arsenal have to join that celebration too. But let's see. We still have 45 minutes to play. If Nottingham Forest just get one, they're going to share this point. They're going to share this point, and probably if they get 2, they're going to get a win.
Yeah. But Chelsea, at least they've been better than what we saw last season. In terms of their gameplay, in terms of the way they play, in terms of the maturity. You see player like Jackson this season improve. Is in terms of going scoring abilities. A lot of Chelsea legend have come out to trade well with him and tell him that you are not good enough. But you've seen him come out this season and prove to the Chelsea Football Club that yes, and the fans that he has what it takes to succeed in the Premier League. And Chelsea as a football club, we even saw what they did when they played Arsenal 2 weeks ago. They showed that they are off for it this season, and they can make things happen for themselves. But for this season, I know they are celebrating that they are ahead of Arsenal in terms of position and stuff like that. But the season is still, I would say, it's still a little bit early. But we're already getting to the middle part of the season. But notwithstanding, I feel that as for Arsenal, they will still overtake Chelsea in the title run. I'm very, very sure as regards that. When you see that even Arsenal player, they're coming back from injury, and I believe that Arsenal still have the experience and what it takes to at least to see push for the Premier League title.
All right, a caller called in before, that was Chooks, who said they're not going to get more than 3 goals. And the first half, I thought probably in the first half they would be getting like 2 or 3. And it's like it's a good predictor. Bro, it's not over yet. Still have 45 minutes. Probably at the end of the day, we're still calling.
But to get out that the 4 goals are Arsenal fans what they need. It will be difficult. But I still believe Arsenal will get 2 or 3 in this game because Martinelli is still coming in. We still have one area on the bench. But if Arsenal can just take Havertz to also but if Arsenal can still get 1 or 2 early goals in the second half, I believe they can even get that 4. But they just have to although the Nottingham goalkeeper have been very fantastic for has been very fantastic for the Nottingham Forest side. But if Arsenal can get a goal early in the second half, I believe because he's been the best player for the Nottingham Forest side. But if Arsenal can get just that early goal, I think they can go to score 2 or 3 more goals in this game.
All right, let's quickly look at the stats of the first half here. Yeah, where we see Arsenal actually dominated possession by 69% to 31. Yeah. Now we look at the goal attempt for Arsenal, it's massive here. 11 goal attempt to just 2 to Nottingham Forest. And if you look at the shot on target, shot on goal for Arsenal, it's 5. Nottingham Forest had none. So shot on goal, yeah, shot off goal is 3 for Arsenal, 2 for Nottingham Forest. Corner kick, Arsenal had 5 corner kicks, and Nottingham Forest had no corner kick in the whole of the first half. 4 offsides, Arsenal were caught 4 times offside, while Nottingham Forest were caught offside once. And that is the situation. Goalkeeper saved 4 for save and none for David Raya. David Raya is relaxing. You know, it's relaxing. But probably he needs some mattress to just sleep.
David Raya has just been a spectator. You know, he's just watching from, in fact, from the stand like the fans. And the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper has been very, very busy in this match.
Very, very busy.
I think he has make up to 3 to 4 saves in this match. So if not for the goalkeeper, Nottingham Forest goalkeeper, I think this match should be like 3 to 4-0 up now.
All right, look at that moment. Look at that goal that was adjusted by Julian Timber. You know, it was so close.
I don't know how they get. I don't know how they even manage to even decide this kind of tight or difficult
that movement. So it was an interesting first half. It was Arsenal actually created a lot of
chances,
You know,
but at least they should be at least 2 goals up. At least.
So let's quickly look at the bench of these two sides who will be coming in the second half. Probably, let's see the best players that may be coming in. Let's really look at them for Nottingham Forest. So we have as the Cote d'Ivoire Bolly on the bench, and we have Carlos Miguel on the bench. Silva Morera on the bench. Jota Silva on the bench. The Portuguese player we have. Morato, the Brazilian, on the bench. Sosa on the bench. Tofolo on the bench. Williams on the bench. Then Chris Wood, why on the bench? Yeah, the talisman and the player of the month for last season also on the bench for Nottingham Forest. Yeah, which of these players do you think can actually come on in the second half to 1 or 2 things?
I think the coach should be thinking of bringing on Chris Wood. It's a very surprising thing for me seeing him on the bench, given the way he's been playing this season. I wasn't even expecting him to start from the bench, but I believe the coach will bring him probably from the start of the second half. And so far this season, Chris Wood has been a very, very dangerous player inside the opposition box, and I see him coming in second half.
All right, you see him coming in the second half, and let's look at the Arsenal bench here, where we have Kai Havertz on the bench. Kiwo is on the bench. Gabriel Martinelli on the bench, Neto on the bench, the Brazilian Neto on the bench, and this young lad, Ethan Waneri. I wonder what Arteta want to do with him, what he want to achieve, where he want to play him, probably just maybe the Carabao Cup or what. But hey, this player has been giving good account of himself. So Thomas Partey is on the bench, the Ghanaian, the Ghanaian defender who just came from a disappointing African Cup of Nations. Ghana will not be in the African Cup of Nations. And Thomas Partey didn't even go.
It wasn't part of the.
It was not part of it. It was not part of it. So Declan Rice, why on the bench? Then we have Ryan Sterling on the bench, Zinchenko on the bench. So those are the players bench for Arsenal. Which of these players do you think you feel should come in probably as substitute one of these players?
Given the way the match has been going, Arsenal, Mikel Arteta knows that Arsenal need goals to win this match, and 1 goal is not.
It's risky.
It's very risky. So for Arsenal, I think Mikel Arteta will be telling what's his name, Gabriel Martinelli and Kai Havertz to be warming up, because those 2 people they can also change the game for you. So I say Martinelli, if the game should continue like this and Arsenal fail to get another goal in this, maybe after 10 minutes of the second half, then I say Martinelli coming in for Trossard and Kai Havertz also coming in.
But Trossard have been playing very, very well in this game.
He has been playing very well, but
fantastic.
If you are not getting the result, they have to sub you, and we all know that Martinelli will only play from there unless they will have to remove Gabriel Jesus, then allowing Trossard to play as the false 9. But I
No,
don't see that.
no. If Havertz coming, I think it might take off. Gilbert Jesus. Gilbert Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus will definitely they will remove Gabriel Jesus.
So Havertz will replace him as like for like replacement. As a number 9. In this thing. But we even Ateta most time. He waits the 70th minute, 80th minute before even make a substitution. He might not. Sometimes I've seen him not even make substitution at all in football. In 90 minutes, he will use same player from the beginning to the end of the year to the end. So all well and good. They've been playing fantastically well, the team. But at least Ateta we need to spice or change. I think it might still take off Jorginho. Jorginho will still have to come out. Even Merino himself, Declan Rice and Partey or Waneri probably might even still come in. This kind of match supposed to even give Waneri chance to prove or to even still do one or two things. We've seen people like team like Man City, Barcelona give chance to their younger player Yamal to prove themselves. They're just almost at the same age as Waneri, and they are doing fantastically. Even playing the Champions League. So I think Ateta we need to bring Waneri into this game and also bring Havertz and Martinelli.
All right. What about Declan Rice?
Right, but although Rice has not been fit for some time, I think even in the Chelsea game, he even managed to play that game, and he's not been performing as much as last season. Last season was fantastic. Last season, I think himself, Gabriel and Magalis and Saliba, where they played, the three of them played almost all the whole matches last season. They were fantastic. They were very consistent, and we saw Rice was even fantastic. Even after Partey came in, Ateta had to shift him forward to play from the left hand side of the midfield, while Partey play at the base of the midfield. So Rice, he has not been too fit like last season. He's not maybe because he played too many matches, and he still went to the Euros and still played Euros. They played, I think, the 7 matches, the 4 matches they got to the final. He played all the whole matches. So I think he's suffering from a little bit burnout. So I think Ateta needs to at least give him a couple of rests. Unlike Saka has been injured. At least he has rested for some time this season. So Rice to need some rest just for him to pick things up again.
And at the same time, it's time now for Ateta to be managing those players, because we are getting through the festive season where you see a lot of matches. From now to Christmas, there are about 8 matches in under 4 weeks. They are going to play about 8 matches, so you need to manage those players. And secondly, on Tuesday now they'll be playing the Champions League, and it's very crucial one for them. It's a Sporting CP, the team that just recently got all the 3 points against.
And they knocked us out 2 seasons ago from the Europa League.
Arsenal need to be
very careful.
Be very careful and know how to manage those players to avoid the injury. Ben White now, he just did surgery, and it will be hard for maybe if possible we might not see Ben White this year again. He did surgery, so he's been playing with it, and
Ben White is one of the most
consistent, very reliable. So missing Ben White now is a very big issue for us.
So Partey might once in a while play as a right back.
So that's why he has to manage those players you have now. Thank God now we have what was his name, Califori back. Then hopefully Tomiyasu can also come back. So
Tomiyasu is another forgotten player in Arsenal, because he has not been consistent. After he came to Arsenal, I think the first 6 months he was consistent. Defensively was very solid. 2 seasons ago, but after then,
he's always injured. But he's kind of a consistent player when it comes to doing your job as a defender. He's very good defensively, but he hardly played 3 matches in a row, so that's his own problem. And I don't say I'm very sure after this season, Arsenal might sell him.
I think his contract ended last season, but I just give him a year, just to I don't know why. I don't know whether it's just to while away time or because of the experience, but I don't see any reason why Arteta should give him a year, a year contract just to.
And Thomas Partey is about to come.
All right, the match in a moment from now, there's a match ongoing, right? There's a Bodo Sport versus Galatasaray in the Turkish League 1 there, and is Osimhen is on the feature today. Let's see if he will be adding to his tally of the number of goals scored so far in the league. So it promises to be exciting. And the match between Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest is about to commence, and we can see some number of substitution here. That Thomas Partey has been introduced into the encounter. And let's quickly confirm the player who has been substituted from that encounter for Thomas Partey. Confirm that to you. So what are your expectations in the second half?
I expect Arsenal to come in the second half, start the way they started the first half, put the pressure. Hopefully, like they got the they go in the 15th minute of the game at 15th,
yes.
and then maybe push, push the Nottingham Forest back again. Hopefully, getting the second goal very early in the game. So I see Arsenal coming in to continue from where they stopped from in the first half.
All right, so the match is on, and the match has started, and it's ongoing right now, and it is Arsenal attacking this time around from the right to the left, and Nottingham Forest attacking from left to right against Arsenal this time around. So let's see, in all other quarters in the EPL, all the matches second half have resumed. So we'll be giving you an up-to-date of the happenings in those encounters. So far, so good. Only one red card, and that is to Brentford against Everton, having a red card there. One player having a red card. So probably we're expecting to see more red cards in the second half when tempers begin to fly up in this encounter. So it is Arsenal right now in the own final third, playing along with the goalkeeper, David Raya, who has been one fantastic goalkeeper for Arsenal. He has been fantastic, but recently we saw him probably there was so much pressure on the defense, and he lost a lot of he conceded a lot of goals.
I consider a lot of Arsenal have not been that fantastic at the back this season. This season they've actually considered a lot of goals compared to last season. But I think it's based on form. When the defense are not doing their job properly, the goalkeeper also, you put a lot of pressure on the goalkeeper. Hopefully now that the whole team is fit, they will get themselves together, and the goalkeeper also. David Raya is actually a very good goalkeeper.
Very, very good goalkeeper at the moment here for Chelsea. Timber with the ball from the right wing there. Can he cross into the ball? But no, he refused to cross. Decided to go back to his owner, player there, and they still Arsenal from the right wing trying to dominate. 4 Arsenal players from the right wing holding onto the Nottingham Forest. They actually want to break them from that place, and they got that breaking, and a link-up play there to Bukayo Saka, but there was so much weight on that. Bukayo Saka could not control that, and Arsenal won a throw-in, in the half of Nottingham Forest at this point in time. So let's see, Odegaard, the captain of the side, who has actually came back. Since he came back, Arsenal has been doing.
Of course, it's shown that it's the reason why Arsenal have been struggling. Since he came back, Arsenal have been very, very fantastic. This is actually his first start since he came back. We see him, against. Okay, this is second start against Chelsea. We saw what he did. He provided the assist for the goal, and so far this match also, he also, provided the assist for the goal, and it has shown that Arsenal have really missed him a lot.
Arsenal actually missed him, and in the other encounter, we can see Osimhen had an opportunity there, but it was not his fault anyway. He missed that goal. So it's a corner kick there, and Osimhen waiting for the ball there in the match between with the Spurs versus Galatasaray. So good defensive work there by the Bulldogs team there in that encounter. So back to the match between Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. So it's looking exciting, and Brighton just made it 2 against Bournemouth in the EPL right now. The first goal for the second half here was scored by Brighton. Remember that first goal was scored by João Pedro in the 4th minute of the first half, and the second goal was scored in the 47th minute. But let's see. I hope it's not going to be chopped off, because these days after scoring the goal, celebrate.
Don't be too excited.
Do one backflip, 20 somersault, and the referee cancel the goal.
He cancel after celebrating. So.
Right, that goal was scored by Mitoma, the dribble professional. They say he actually went to study dribble in the university.
Fantastic player, the way his footwork on the ball, the way the way he dances with the ball, the way he moves with the ball. The guy is is a fantastic player, and I think some of these top sides supposed to be looking at a player like Mitoma, fantastic player. But me personally, I would love him at Arsenal. He's a fantastic player because looking at what is aside last season where he had injuries, he's been consistent. Whenever he's fit, I think he's one of the mainstay. I think he replaced Trossard. After Trossard left, he make the left hand side of the attack his own there in Brighton. He has always he's been proving that yes, he's a very very top class player, and I think that's what he is.
Of course, he's a top class player. Mitoma. Yeah, Mitoma. So let's see if Brighton will be able to hold on to the end with this 2-0 lead over Bournemouth. So it's a moment there for Nottingham Forest, but they lost that one, and it's Nottingham Forest. Yeah, Nottingham Forest. Yeah, a throw in there, and that is the 49th minute of the second half. Yeah, in this encounter, Arsenal 1, Nottingham Forest 0. So that is the score line so far. It's going to be a throw in to Nottingham Forest. Olai, the Nigerian international, who is already having a yellow card in this encounter, with Francis' chance of having a long throw into the Arsenal box there. That is what he's known for. He has a long throw and he take a long one there, but that one has been headed out. Oh, look at Gabriel Jesus contesting for the ball, and he was bulldozed out of the way. And it's a moment for Olai. Will take on his man there. Can he beat him? He crossed that one into the half of into the 16 box of Arsenal, but Raya was there. He caught that one comfortably, so the game continued there.
So Arsenal, they need to get that second, because 1-0 is very, 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 very risky. Not like a team like Nottingham Forest, because I think Nottingham Forest, although they find it difficult to create chances in this game, but any half chance, it's a game of football. Any half chance now, and they can get that goal, which will be very difficult for Arsenal to equalize. So
Thomas Partey, the substitute. Oh my grace, that is a beautiful goal there.
What a blast!
What a blast, actually.
Wow. I think that's the way to console himself.
Yeah.
You're not going to the AFCON.
Frustration.
You're not going to the AFCON.
Honestly, this is a way to even to respond to the manager for leaving you on the bench. This is why as a player, when you see that the manager put you on the bench, then putting you back in the second half, you make a statement and telling the manager, next match you need to start me. And this is actually it. What a lovely goal.
Look at where he got the goal from outside the 18 box. Got that goal short. The goalkeeper was helpless in that one. We saw him save beautiful chances like this in the first half, but that one was just too much. The weight on that goal
this one is
was
beyond
just too much
him. This one is beyond him.
Boom!
Look at
from the angle.
Look at the slicing, coiling way. The ball went this way as if one ghost or one spirit was changing the position there. That's a beautiful goal. 2-0 at this point in time. Goal scored by Thomas Partey. Yeah, for Arsenal at this point in time. So it's looking good. So you were just talking about Arsenal need to go.
Yeah, this is what I was saying.
To be in a safe position.
In a safe position and getting the goal very early. Now you've gotten the goal. You can still push for more.
All right. You can still push for more. So we're looking at the scorer here is in the 52nd minute, 52nd minute by Thomas Partey. Yeah, so that is the situation. So we are having let's quickly look at the game ongoing right now, where we have Bayern Leverkusen, going riot on Heidenheim. Yeah, so 5-2 in that encounter. So I think it's like I think he's going to get an hat-trick here today. He's having 2 goals there. And Saka, former Arsenal player, has scored the 5th goal here in the 82nd minute of that encounter.
So Boniface.
Yeah, because Boniface is he part of the starting lineup?
No, he's actually injured. He has been ruled out for the remainder of this year.
Well, is it from the Nigerian match?
Yeah, they said he sustained a muscle injury, and he's been ruled out for the remainder of the year.
That's a bad one. But anyway, you just have to thank God because Nigerians still qualify. What about those who got injured and they don't qualify? And they're out for the season?
You're talking about Fatawu for Ghana.
Yeah.
That's a very bad one for Ghana football. Ghana football this 2024 has been very bad for them. Even from the AFCON, you see how they were disgraced. Even the qualifying for the World Cup, the Nations Cup, it's not looking good for Ghana football. at the moment now.
All right, and there's a goal here in the end of encounter, and you know what? It is Wolf who have made it 2-1 against Fulham. Yeah, that in that encounter, it is 2-1 right now. The first goal was scored in the 20 minutes by Nigeria international Alex Iwobi. An assist from Tete, yeah, in the 20th minute, and Palace went to equalize. So I will continue with that. We are having a caller here. Let me quickly answer the call. So we're having a caller here. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Choose from Onisha.
Okay, Chooks. Yeah. Yeah, is it?
2-0. The match has just ended.
The match has just
Let's
ended.
go and celebrate.
So Mr. Chris is telling us that
All
there
right.
will not be another
So
goal.
you guys,
I
said
told you
that
now. I told you. I said it.
All right, we have gotten to, but the game is not over right now because right now it is the 54th minute. We still have 35 minutes to play. So are you saying there's not going to be more goal?
Don't worry. Let's watch and see.
Okay, let's watch out. All right, Mr. Chooks. Mr. Chooks said the match have ended.
I think Mr. Chu is a Chelsea fan. You know, he doesn't want Arsenal to score more goals to overtake Chelsea from this table. From what we are seeing, I see more goals coming either from Arsenal or from even Nottingham Forest, but there's still goals in this match.
All right, let's see if Mr. Chooks predict. What is football? That is the fun of it, you know.
Of course.
You predict whether you get it right or wrong, you know.
Yeah.
We just predict for the fun of it. Thank you very much, Mr. Chooks, for being part of this Premier Sport Fan Center live watch along. I think we're all catching fun. That is what we actually want, you know. So, like I was saying before, we will scored the first goal in the 20th minute of the first half. Tete created that assist. Yeah. And in that first half, Nigerian Calvin Bassey also had a yellow card for tripping. You know, then Wolf equalized through Kuha, an assist from Lamina in the 31st minute of that encounter. Kuha now created an assist for Gomez, who made it 2-1 in the 53rd minute of that encounter. So right now it is 2-1 in favor of Wolf in that match ongoing right now in Fulham own stadium. So Awoni is still struggling for a goal here.
Of course, he's still struggling.
So
And,
what are the some of the factors? Is it because Arsenal have good solid defenders, or is it that the formation or the tactics did not work for him?
No, so far this season, even since towards the end of last season, Awoni have been struggling, and this coming into this season also has been struggling. That's why he has not been even invited to the Super Eagles team for some time now. He's been really struggling, and I think it's time for the coach to sub him, bring in Chris Wood.
Right, for Chris Wood to be brought in. So let's see. Probably the coach is waiting maybe towards the 70th minute or the 75th for him to be into. Right now it is Arsenal. Oh, that one has been brought down there. That should be a yellow card offense there, but the referee said play on there. So in the other match between Galatasaray versus Budo, it's still goalless in that encounter. So let's see. It's still time still ticking there in that encounter. Let's see if Osimhen will be getting another goal in that encounter. It's a moment here for Chelsea. He send that one back to Timber. Timber returned it to Saliba. And Arsenal continue to dominate position. Gabriel returned that one again to Saliba on their own final third. You know, so let's see what will happen. I think Arsenal is looking relaxed so far.
Of course, they've softened the pedal now. After getting the second goal, that's the assurance goal to me. When you are 2 up, and this is the second half, at least it gives you some kind of relief. Yeah.
All right. Okay. If you are the Nottingham Forest, what will you? What will you be doing? What kind of substitution? What kind of tactics will you be playing? Given the fact that this is what Arsenal has brought to the party.
Okay, but we've seen, although as for the Nottingham Forest team, there's no way they'll come to Emirates and want to dominate Arsenal. That's never possible. You want to go to Etihad, or although they've won at Anfield, maybe. But as for from what we can see, Arsenal are dominating from the. So if he can bring in a midfielder that can hold the ball a little bit for them, and at the same time, bring in a Chris Wood, that has got that experience to. But although the chances are coming out by to get for them, but notwithstanding, if they can get a midfielder that can hold the ball, that can help them, at least a little have hold the ball, creating there in the center of the park. And I think that would be better for the coach. They have that kind of player that is very creative, that can at least create something for them, so that Winnie can at least, even they have chance to get that most important goal that they need. But even though Chris Wood comes in, they're not creating chances, and that can even turn into goal. They need that midfielder that can help them, create something, that can help them, hold the ball, of the pack.
All right. There's a red card situation there, and that is the match between Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace just got a red card there. Baleba has been sent off in the our mark of that game, in the 60th minute. He got a red card for tripping.
Brighton,
For Brighton, yeah. Baleba got a red card there in the hour mark there for Brighton, for tripping, so he got a card there. So they are one man down, despite the fact they are leading. Do you think Bournemouth has the opportunity to come back in this?
Of course, that's an opportunity for Bournemouth, one man down now. And Bournemouth this season, they've also been fantastic. They've gotten some very, fantastic, or like you said, historical result, against Arsenal, the champion last season, and the runner-up. Yes, back-to-back win. And so far, and the other matches they've been playing, they've been very good. I see them, with this one man down. Though Brighton is not a walkover, it's not a pushover team, but hopefully they will get at least a draw from it now.
All right, if they can get a draw from it, so things are gradually turning around, in this encounter so far.
But I believe that Brighton should go down, even though they're a man down. I believe they will still get the job. Good forth.
All right, let's see if they can hold forth. Yeah, so right now it is lying now with the ball for Nottingham Forest. That's from the right winger. So right now sizing the defense of Arsenal. If they can break it for the first time, they've not been able to run through this defense, and a cross into the box there, but David Raya, that was not a threat to him. Caught that one comfortably and send it to Martinelli. And there's a moment here. Oh no. So that one has been dispossessed. So it is Nottingham Forest with the ball. So won that contest there, send that one to the right wing. Can they cross into the box there? Try to cross there, but it has been blocked there by Califori. And it's going to be a throw-in to Nottingham Forest at this point in time. So it is 62 minutes in the game. Not all across all quarters here, where we have the match Everton Brentford goalless there, 64th minute. That is the only match that is having a different time. So Awoniyi about to be substituted here in this encounter. So let's see who is coming in. I think it should be Chris Wood.
Yeah, it's Chris Wood.
So let's see.
Yeah. I don't think it will be more of a threat, since they are, although I think it's bringing in it's also bringing a midfielder, Dominguez, Sarada. But I don't think they will do. So I don't think they will create, that's the much needed chance that they need to at least get a goal in this game, because Arsenal are dominating the middle of the pack. So I don't see them, not scoring a goal will be difficult for them.
All right, you see that Elanga was out there the start of the second half. So Jota Silva came in for him. Awoniyi is out right now in the 62nd minute, where Wood came in. Then Dominguez also was substituted for Sosa in the 63rd minute. So there's a change. There's going to be, a players change. I don't know what's going to change the tactics too. For them to get all those. I saw them play beautiful football. They won against even Manchester City. Won against Arsenal. So I think 2 goals, trailing by 2 goals, will be a problem to come back again.
I don't see them coming back.
No, you don't wish they come back.
No, it's not about wish. It's about how they've been playing. They've not been playing anything that gives you, the.
But they've substituted 3 players now.
It doesn't mean you can substitute 5 players. It doesn't mean you can substitute 10 players. It doesn't mean. But the way they've been playing, they've not been playing like a team that really wants to come back into this match. Though they've had some, maybe 1 or 2 chances here, but those chances, I don't think they still don't have a shot on target so far in this match. So and bringing in what they call him, Chris Wood. Though he's a very good player, like I said, and I was also surprised seeing him on the bench. but I don't think they'll be coming into this game to to get any points here. If they even come, it will only be a consolation goal.
All right, let's see. Olai again win the ball after running down the midfield. They ran there and lost that ball, but he won it again. And it's time for Nottingham Forest, who gradually are having some mojo into the game right now, attacking from the left wing. There, substitute. Let's see what they bring to the party there right now. They want to dominate from the left wing. He has a man to beat there. He went through 3 Arsenal players there. Beautiful play there, but hey, that one has been displaced, and it's a moment for Arsenal right now to attack against Nottingham Forest. So we've seen so far what they have. So earlier on, I asked you about California. His inclusion into the Arsenal. Has in been doing well? Have you been?
Although he's just coming back from injury. But for what I've seen personally of him, with the games he has played, the guy has been fantastic. He's very calm on the ball. I love his confidence. He's just coming from another league. Coming from another league entirely, which is in Syria. But he's been able to justify, himself, in that left back position. Zinchenko is not naturally, a defender. He's a midfielder, but defensively is not as strong as a normal, defender. But it's like California, team calm, defensively very calm. Even attacking wise, you saw what he did against Man City, the goal that he scored. A defender, getting that type of goal. That shows that he has a very, very good, confidence. His confidence level is on that level. As for me, he's done what he's supposed to be. What he should do. Very good.
All right, it's a moment there for us now. Right now, again, asking the question there. Oh, that was a weak one there. That was a weak caller. So right now, let's go to our message, our comment section here, where we have a message here from Mario Lugmudi. That will say, thank God for Arsenal, and we hope for the best. Up Gunners, and you can see the muscle there. And we have, he said, I have a lot to say, but the Chelsea analyst guy is not there in this to receive it. Thanks the Arsenal guys for those expressions. Yeah. He say Arsenal are likely to win by 3-0 by margin. He said the best club to support, but don't bet on them. Oh, Arsenal forever, Arsenal for life. Up Arsenal, up Arsenal, up Arsenal, up Arsenal. So, Helen Arsenal, he's giving us assurance, but he's saying don't bet on them. Because they disappoint some.
I bet on them.
You bet on them.
Yeah. Consistently.
All right, consistently is a moment there. In the other encounter, Osimhen giving a good account of himself. The match between Galatasaray. That's Budosport there. So let's still look at that beautiful movement. I think Osimhen was free. I thought I would have given pass there to him. Hey, that happens for sometimes. So it's a moment there. Arsenal still control of the ball. He sent that one a long cross to the right wing. Connect onto Bukayo Saka, who has support there from his teammate there, and it's still Arsenal. Beautiful touch there, and rolling down that wing there. Return that cross there. The moment there, that one has been cleared out by the Nottingham Forest defender again. Arsenal recover the ball through Thomas Partey. So the recovery rate is very high in this encounter. So send that one to the right wing. Yes, Bukayo Saka has 2 men on him. Beautiful pass there. And a cross there. No, nobody there was there to finish it. Still Arsenal not out of danger. Another a return cross there. And Bukayo Saka pushed down, but the referee said no penalty. No penalty.
No infringement.
Yeah. All right. So let's see the player protesting there. Complaining to the referee. Let's have a look at that moment there. Look at it. What touched you? That was a dive. You should be getting a yellow card for that.
He's already on the yellow card already.
He's already on the yellow card.
Yeah,
but I think he should be getting a yellow card for that. Someone be getting a red card. How will you just fly like that and expecting the referee to blow? All right, it's Nottingham Forest right now, beating from their own final third. Yeah, he ran down from that wing there, send that one to the middle of the park. Again, dispossessed. Arsenal, the referee has to allow that flow to continue. It is Arsenal, and we have the moment there. Can they make it 3? Oh, and what the hell? He have to go for that shot, but it didn't go. He gave that one to Bukayo Saka, and you can see the recovery. How the Nottingham Forest players are falling back. He sent that cross there, but this time around, they lost that moment. They lost that moment, so it was a beautiful one. But don't you think you would have been taking a shot there?
I think you should have taken the ball. uh, he took too much time on the ball. Yeah. So he need to take his chances on time, not waiting for your opponents to come and cover up before you are now trying to take your chances.
All right, so the match is still ongoing there. Arsenal making a very strong statement here. And moment there, link up pass there, can he get it? But David Raya came out there, taking one back into the crowd. Beautiful work there by David Raya. That would have been a beautiful counter there from Nottingham Forest. But hey, David Raya saw that coming and he left his position. Yeah, went for the ball, got the ball, sent the ball into the crowd. So it's going to be another substitution here for Nottingham. But right now it's a throw in there and it's Olaino who is there to take it. The man with a long throw in. We can take a throw in from the throwing position into the 16 box. So let's see what comes out of his throw in. Olaino take a long one into the box of Arsenal. Anybody there to end it? Oh, that was a beautiful block there. He got that shot, but it was luckily blocked, but not out of danger. Still Nottingham Forest. Can he catch up to that with that ball? Yes, he caught up with it. Yeah, he has a man to beat there. So Nottingham Forest still asking the question there. Send that one there, but that was a loose pass. And Arsenal recovered that one through Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus sent that one back, and it's a moment for Arsenal to continue that beautiful move there. But again, they lost that one. So Nottingham Forest win possession again, attacking this time around from the left wing. So Nottingham Forest still with the ball. He has a Timber to beat here. What did he do? Do some Coco Bank that's done. He said across there. A moment for Chris Wood. But he was trying to link up pass with his head, but I thought he would have been going for a goal.
Yeah. He should be going for a goal, not heading the ball back.
He was actually trying to pass to his team, but there was nobody there.
There was nobody. That's why you need to go for the goal instead of heading the ball back.
Yeah. But back will have gone for a goal there. So right now it's still Nottingham Forest breaking from that right back of Arsenal. Don't you think something should be done about that?
Yeah, they actually, in the last couple of minutes now, since Wood came in, they've been trying to pull in the crosses using the flank, but they've not been able to succeed in, getting anything meaningful from those crosses.
Right. So it's a throw in. That was a check. It was even blocked by Chris. That was going back of the net. He was getting into the net, but look at that. Blocked by Chris.
Yeah.
He was going to the net. That would have been a goal. So it is ongoing. So it's ongoing right now. Let's quickly look at the moment here. The time here of this game is 72nd minute of that encounter. So it's Arsenal 2, Nottingham Forest 0. In the other encounter, Aston Villa 1, Crystal Palace 2, the Bournemouth 0, Brighton 2. So it's the only game that was not seen a goal here is the Everton versus Bournemouth. It still stands goalless in that encounter. Fulham is 1 and Wolves is 2. Which of these games right now is, surprises you?
I think it's that Fulham Wolf.
Yeah.
Fulham have been very fantastic this season. And
especially
Wolf have been struggling. I think they're at the bottom of the log. For them going to away at Fulham to get leading so far, a very massive result for them.
All right, so we're looking at it, and BODRUM versus Galatasaray. That one is 33 minutes old, and it's still goalless in that encounter. So no goal has been scored yet, and all eyes still on Osimhen. But if you look at the table of that La Ligue 1 there, you see that Galatasaray is sitting with 12 points. With 12 games, they're sitting top of the table with 32 points. And for the Bache, it's 29. So, but if Galatasaray win this one, they will be going to 34 points. So looking at it, and if you look at it, you see that a lot of players have actually scored goals in the Galatasaray League. Osimhen, so far this season, have gotten 6 goals and 2 assists for Galatasaray. So in that league, Immobile, over 6 years, is the player that has the highest number of goals scored so far. He has 8 goals, while Tadic for Fenerbahce had 7 goals, and Zekor of Fenerbahce also had 7 goals. Then Kutuku of Yospor has 6 goals, and Osimhen of Galatasaray have 6 goals and 2 assists in that league so far. Let's see if Osimhen will go top of the top scorer list in the in the Ligue 1 of the Turkey League. So so far, so the match is hitting on. Right now, it is Nottingham Forest who is asking all the question. Paulo, if you are the coach of if you are a attacher, what will you be doing right now with this with the momentum right now is favoring Nottingham Forest?
I think if I'm to be Arteta, I will only tell the boys, to make sure they don't lose control. I mean, the Nottingham Forest have been attacking them, and Arsenal have been doing most of the defending now. So you just need to, make sure you do not lose focus at all. Continue with marking them one, is it one-on-one? I would say now, because if you watch the last 2, 3, 5 minutes, Nottingham Forest have been doing the playing, and Arsenal have been doing defending. So you just need to concentrate on, on the ball.
But they just need to concentrate on the ball. So right now it's a free kick against Arsenal in their own half, and Nottingham Forest players are lining in the box there. It's sent across there. And can anyone put that one at the back of the net? But hey, cross the Arsenal defense because they have the height. They know how to head those balls out. They send a long one now. So right now it is Nottingham Forest playing high line against Arsenal. So right now going between two players now, and it's not. They send that one to the right wing there. Can he catch up with it? Yes, he catch up with that. He has a man to beat. Yeah, can he beat the Arsenal left back there? And they cross into the box. And the moment Chris Wood. Oh! Wow. One of those best chances so far. Chris Wood, motivating the players there.
That's actually Milenkovic, or what they call him, not Chris Wood.
All right. Not Chris. Motivating the players. Say, guys, come on, wake up. We can do this. They were sleeping on in the first half, but hey, I think they are gradually coming back to the game in this encounter. So, right now, the players, are they not aware that Chelsea is on top of them because of somebody should be communicating to them. They need to go, but it's like they're relaxed.
Before the game started, that's one of been Arsenal problem. The guard, this kind of game now they should at least know that before go that ahead of Chelsea. So they know before when the game started, Chelsea played Arsenal. So they should know that getting that, beating them 4 goals to nothing, we at about them above Chelsea to third position. Even we've seen last season, even against Aston Villa, when they know that they win that match, they will go top of the table. But Arsenal flopped their line. That has been one of Arsenal's biggest problem over the years. No winning game that they should win, or winning at the right time. So this kind of game now, winning 4-0 now, they have told Chelsea that no, we're not here to play, we're here to win the title.
All right, it's another throw into for it. Lionel take that one into the middle of the park there. Chelsea won Arsenal won the possession there. Send that one to Bukayo Saka from the right wing. He has a man to beat there. The right wing, he dance, and what did he do? Release that one to his man there. He has been brought down, but the referee said play on, no infringement there. And it's a moment for Nottingham Forest. Send that one to the right wing, but David Raya is out there. So there's a goal situation there, and there's an equalizer here in this ongoing encounter. That is the match between Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. Right now, it is Aston Villa who has made it 2. And so far, it is 2-2 at this point in time. The goal was scored by Barclay, an assist from Telemans. So right now, it is 2-2 in that encounter. So, do you see, which of these two teams do you see? Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. Right now, it's 2-2.
Yeah, right now it's 2-2, and I think anybody that scores the next goal will definitely win the game because Aston Villa, they've been able to get back to the game, and they are still pushing for for the win, and it's looking likely Aston Villa will take the 3 point.
Right, looking likely like Aston Villa will take the 3 points. Let's see. So it's going to be another. It's going to be another moment for a corner kick for Arsenal at this point in time. Yeah, so let's see. Arsenal has not been able to score from a corner kick so far in this encounter. So far, so good. They've been able to accumulate 5 corner kicks. This is 6th one, so 7 corner kicks so far. Quickly taking, not out of danger yet. Oh, look at that miss there.
I think it's another corner.
Another corner kick. So that will be the 8th corner kick of this encounter. 8th corner kick and the 7th for Arsenal in the ongoing match. So let's see if they're going to get a goal here. This encounter. And in that encounter, in the match between Arsenal and Nottingham Forest, it is the 80th minute of that encounter. 10 minutes left to be played to regulation time. And it's Arsenal 2 and Nottingham Forest 0. Crossard is there to take that corner kick for Arsenal. Send it a long one. And the moment there again, headed out there by the Nottingham Forest defense. Back to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka fancying his chance there, trying to pick up with his man there. There's still Arsenal in control of the ball from the right wing there. Taking that right wing as their own because they have been pressurizing from that right wing. There's a moment for Arsenal. Send the ball there. A moment of shot there. Blocked and again. Turned by Arsenal. It's a moment for counter. It's Nottingham Forest who have turned defense to attack right now. And attacking against Arsenal. Sorry. I don't know why I'm saying Chelsea. You know, I just covered Chelsea match. So it's like they've entered my you know, so Arsenal right now again with the ball. Looking at the position wise for Arsenal, I think is it not better for them to be holding the possession because as a means of defense?
Of course, you know they need to hold the ball now. They're already 2 goals up, so you need to make sure you keep the possession. When you deprive your opponent of the ball, there's nothing your opponent is going to do. You hold the ball, you know, and you're already 2 up because any goal from Nottingham Forest now, we make the game very tough for Arsenal. So it's good they are owing the ball.
Team coach like Guardiola, you know, even when Man City sees goes to nothing, I've seen him severally, you know, still, you know, pushing for the player to get more goals. So I don't say anything bad, no, Arsenal to win this match 4 goals. For Arsenal fans, want them to do it.
Oh,
There's a stab on Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
I hope it's not a serious one there. So match is ongoing there. BODRUM versus Galatasaray, the 42nd minute of that encounter. And it's still goalless. No goals scored so far in that encounter. So that is the situation. So let's see. Substitution. Is it the right time to begin styling?
One area coming in also. I think it's the right time. You're already 2 up, and you need to, you know, like I said, you have a lot of matches coming on now. So you need to make sure you give every other player chances to play.
And it's Odegaard.
Yeah, these 2 goes up now. And you're removing Odegaard for Nwaneri. I think it's the right time to bring in Nwaneri and, you know, allowing Odegaard to rest and Bukayo Saka also coming in because you will need them. Yes, need them. The next match in the league is now West Ham away. You need to make sure that these players are 100% fit going to those kind of matches.
All right, I wanted to talk about Sterling addition to Arsenal team. You know, have you been impressed with what he's playing so far?
Not really. But although we know that he has the experience, you know, the big winner with Man City. You know.
No, I don't want to talk about his past. I want to talk what is he bringing to the team, the Arsenal team. What is he bringing?
He has not really done anything. You know, not done anything fantastic. He has not even done, you know, half of what we know he can do. But that time we tell. But personally, a lot of Arsenal fans come out and say that why they Arteta even sign him because him bringing him to the team doesn't make any difference. You know, him signing him is not. I don't know how to put it now, but it's not. Is something. But I felt, you know, him coming to the team bring that much needed experience. You know, to what already got. You know, Trossard, Martinelli, and what have you. But since when he came to the team, he hasn't added that much needed bite, much needed, you know, goals and what we would have wanted, you know, from him. So he has not, to me, he has not done what he should be doing. All
right, you see, we can say Sterling was a mistake, but Harvard was not a mistake.
No, Harvard has come in. He's, you know, last season, although when he came in last season, you know, Arsenal fans were complaining what's his best position. Even Arteta himself didn't even know where to even put him, whether, you know, to play him as a top 9 or behind the striker, you know, although we have the guy there, or play him, you know, from the left hand side of the attack. But, you know, after some time we see, you know, we later saw him towards the middle of the season, you know, he made that, you know, top 9 position is Even coming into the season, he's been consistent.
Oh, hey.
He's been consistent, and we've seen, look at one area fantastic player.
Wow.
Arteta needs to, chance to prove himself.
Honestly,
at least let him even. To me, there's nothing bad there's nothing bad for Arteta to start him in some games. Even in this type of match. At the second half, bring him on early enough so that let him express himself. Let him have that feel. Let him have that confidence that yes, he can play among these big boys. Fabio, how old was Fabregas when he started playing for Arsenal? It was just like 16, 17. Even the first day he trained with the Arsenal senior side, the likes of Henry, Gerrard, they were kind of marveled what he did, in the training, in the training ground. Arteta should be giving this ball in chance. That's what I want to see. Because to me personally, I feel it's like a feature of this Arsenal midfield. The guy is he has a fantastic left left foot. So Arteta should be giving him chance because in no distant time now, someone like Partey now will be leaving Arsenal. Arteta should give Nwaneri chance to prove himself.
All right. You can see, we talked about Nwaneri earlier on, and we talked about Arteta making use of Nwaneri, but we look at the time he brought him in when Arsenal is 2 goals up against Nottingham Forest. So let's see what Nwaneri bring to the party. I send that ball to Sterling. Sterling returning to Nwaneri, and now Nwaneri just got the goal. Talking about the devil, and he said, "Here I am."
Wow.
It's a joy to watch. It's a joy to watch.
Fantastic player.
Very
Arteta, I don't know what you're
fantastic
doing.
player.
This boy.
Wow. What the way to
That's
respond?
not
To me, I think Mikel Arteta is just trying to manage him. He's a very young player, and he's the future of Arsenal now at the moment. And I see him, replacing. It's just that, what's his name? Odegaard. He's still very young, and I see him taking over that number 10 role for Arsenal. He's a player that can, he has eye for the goals. He can take on his marker.
Look at
He's
the
very
run, even
quick.
into the box.
Everything.
He made
Immediately
the
he
perfect
came
run.
in, at least taking about 2 to 3 shots in the
Yes.
space of how many.
And that
Yes,
assist
now-
was from Sterling. Even the Sterling we just accused right now.
What I like about him is that even there are sometimes that they give him ball to
Mm.
instead of passing, he shoots. He doesn't care. Whatever
he has
the
the eye
players-
for the goal.
He has
takes
eye for
the-
goal.
yeah.
Like I think
He's
he's
a
someone
player
that
full of
will score
confidence.
confidence. He will score a lot of goals. It's someone that is confident. He has that confidence. Like he doesn't shy away from it. So he's a fantastic player.
All right, another sister from Sterling. We were talking about him. So
Yeah.
they brought 2 of them together, and look at the way they paired.
This
So
one
we
was-
saw,
this one-
we have to greet Arteta. We saw him brought Partey, and
Exactly,
Partey
that was
got
what
a
I
goal.
was saying. As a player,
Now he now brought Sterling and Nwaneri. They combined to get a goal.
of course.
So that's to tell you have the eyes.
That's why I was saying that you need to manage these players, knowing when to bring in them. And as you as a player, you be sitting on the bench when even though it's 5 minutes, you are given at least take your chances. And one area now, he continue to push for giving every Arsenal fans the reason. Something to talk about him. Asking Arteta the question, why are you not starting Nwaneri? When you keep on doing coming in, getting those goals or assists, every player, all the fans will be asking the manager to start him. And for Raheem Sterling, I think Raheem Sterling so far since he joined Arsenal, he has not lived up to the expectation. Though Raheem Sterling is a player that's lost confidence. If you look at Raheem Sterling and at Chelsea last season, the confidence is not there. So coming to Arsenal now, he needs time, and I think we should just give him the time. Take for example Kai Havertz. It took Kai Havertz almost 15 matches before he could score for Arsenal last season, and after that goal, he continued to get the confidence.
But again, Arteta continued to express his hope in Havertz, even when he was not scoring the goal.
Yeah,
he was saying it that he will pick up.
That's what
he will pick up. That was what he was saying.
That's what a good manager is supposed to do. Back your player. Give even when the whole world is against him. You as the manager, you need to make sure you continue to back him, talk to him.
And since then, I'm sure Arsenal fans did not regret buying him.
No, he's been fantastic so far.
And that is a goal.
A goal.
It's offside.
Oh,
It's actually offside.
offside. Let's have a look on that ball. That would have been
a consolation for Nottingham Forest.
But we want to keep a clean sheet in this game.
Oh,
A clean sheet will be perfect.
that was an offside. So let's see.
I think the VAR will check it.
I'm not sure.
It looks like a goal.
As if he ran in.
The VAR is checking it actually. But it looks offside actually. It looks offside. But it will be very nice for Arsenal to keep a clean sheet in this match. We already have 3 goals and 3 goals and 3
So
points.
again, if this goal is a goal, so it's going to cover the gap. It's going to open the gap again between Chelsea and Arsenal. So right now with these 3 goals, I think on goal number of goals, I think
it will be level.
It will be level
Yeah.
with So they just need to get one more goal here to go top
Offside. It's
go top
offside.
of
But it's
Chelsea.
It's looking as if Arsenal are already satisfied with this 3 goals lead. But there's nothing bad. That's what I'm saying. Depends on the mentality. There's nothing bad getting the 4th one. There's nothing bad getting the 4th one.
But the most important thing for you is for you to get
the
the
win.
3 points. The league is still very open. This is it not the 12th or the
This is the 12th
13th
match, yeah.
So what you need now, given the way Arsenal have been playing the last 4 matches that we failed to win, if you are even winning 1-0 in those matches, you will not be in this position we are now. But 3 points and 3 goals, I'll take it any day.
Because personally, I feel Arsenal should be getting and our next 10 matches, or yes, nothing short of at least 8 wins from that 10. That's why, because Arsenal being fourth, to me, I'm not comfortable with that position they are. So and they've already dropped some crucial points this season. So at least getting 8 wins from the next 10 matches is very, very vital for Arsenal Football Club.
So it's a very up now. So
to
let's
keep their
see.
title up alive.
So it is Arsenal right now attacking and the center one. And again, we saw the substitution. Timber was taken off the pitch.
Yeah.
So I think he has actually given good account of himself.
Of course, including California. Also
I know he's injury
California.
prone. He's injury prone. So you have to keep those players.
That's why
The game has been. Yeah, probably that's why Arteta reported.
Of course, the game has been won already. So you need to give an opportunity to other players.
Okay.
to
Okay.
come in.
Another player that are supposed to be substituted. Don't you think Saka will be going out too?
He's already
Saka-
out.
Saka is out.
Already out too.
Yeah.
Saka and Odegaard
Saka.
they came out at the same time.
So it's a moment for Arsenal again, driving into the team box. Send that short cross. Oh!
It's
Top of the
deflection
roof
there.
there.
It's actually
Top of the
deflection.
roof. So it's going to be a
And they
corner
get
kick.
that
Yeah.
But
Zinchenko.
Yeah. And as you can see, Arteta managing those players. Players like Declan Rice and Martinelli, they are not even in this game. They are on the bench.
average.
This is what Havertz is in already now. He's
Havertz
on
is in?
already. Yeah. It's, Martinelli and Declan Rice.
Average.
They are not in this game. So this is what we are saying
Havertz-
about
Havertz
having
is
a
not in
squad
now.
depth, rotating your
Average
players.
is not
I saw.
No, it's keyword.
Okay, yeah, it's Jakob
was
Keyword.
Keyword.
Right.
Keyword that was,
So
brought
you
on.
see, they still can have it, and it shows that Arsenal gradually the players are coming. I mean the injuries are gradually going.
So corner kick to Chelsea. Center one.
Arsenal.
Collar.
He
Oh!
brings you aid now.
Oh. Gabriel, we've seen him score a lot of goals from corner kick. I think
Yeah.
to me, he's a culprit responsible for all these goals scored
Yes, from set piece.
from set piece, So, and right now we see Bournemouth getting a goal here, against.
Consolation.
Yeah, this is going to be a consolation goal. Yeah, so
But it's football, anything can happen. But I believe Brighton will, at least.
Just hold on to.
Yeah, they hold on to that 3 point.
they will hold up to that point. So it's an infringement right now. It's going to be a free kick against Arsenal in their own half, close some meters away from the box there. So let's see what come out of it. So it's a goal for Bournemouth right now in the 4 minutes additional time, 94th minute into that game. So we have seen the first goal for the day for Bournemouth. So Bournemouth 2, Bournemouth 1, Brighton 2. That goal was scored by David Brooks in the 94th minute. Yeah, an assist from Unai Emery there. So in the other encounter, the match between BODRUM versus Galatasaray, it is half-time in that encounter, and it's a goalless situation that actually ended that match. Now, BODRUM versus
BODRUM.
Galatasaray.
BODRUM FK.
So it is a goalless situation, 0-0 at half-time. So it's 2-1 in the match between Brighton versus Bournemouth. So Wolves made it 3 against Fulham at this point in time. So it's coming tight, and Fulham made it score the goal for Wolves. He scored the first goal, created the second assist, and scored the third goal. So he should be the man of the match.
Of course. Because he should be the man of the match.
Because he's involved in all the three goals.
And it's a very massive result for Wolf, given the position they are, and going away to high flying Fulham, getting the 3 points. A very massive result for them.
All right, guys, the game between Everton versus Brentford ended right now, and it's goalless. That is the only game that did not see a goal here. So it is goalless in that encounter. So let's see where they will be on the table right now. Because it's going to be it's looking tight already on the table. Yeah, where we see Brentford standing on the 10th. On the 10th position, then Everton is going down right now to 15th. Wow, not too good for Everton. Too good for Everton. So, David Raya with the ball. He sent a long one into the middle of the park, and can he link up to his man there? But that one was blocked there by Nottingham Forest. We will be looking to get a consolation goal there, at this point in time. So, let's see what they get from it. Yeah, he sent it to the right wing there, and it is Nottingham Forest. Through Ola, right now, what did he do? He sent that one to his teammate there, and look, I see from the back line there, and that is the end of the match. So it's a clean sheet for Arsenal. 3 goals for Arsenal, scored by 3 different players. Arteta, introduced Thomas Partey into the game. He got the second goal. The first goal was scored by Bukayo Saka in the 15th minute. Thomas Partey got the second goal in the 52nd minute. Yeah, and the third goal came from one of the younger player there, an assist from Sterling. Both of them came in and they paid and got that goal. Then in the other encounter, Wolves has made it 4-1 against Fulham. What is wrong with Fulham?
Wolf is running riot. Until they are Wolf now.
Complete destruction.
Fulham. And then when Uwobi scored that first goal, they were celebrating.
Of course. When the first goal came in from Wolf, they were looking like a team that will, take the 3 points. But, Wolf is telling them, no, that one goal will be a consolation for you.
All right, we have seen the 19th minute of the game, and it is Arsenal who won the game. Then the other encounter still ongoing right now, where we see Aston Villa, Crystal Palace still playing 2-2 in that encounter. Bournemouth 1, Brighton with a man down. They having a red card in that encounter, still leading 2-1 in that encounter. Then Wolf, the surprise victory for the day, defeating Fulham 4-1 at this point in time. So it's looking, and that match have ended. It's a draw between Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. So, your final take? Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a beautiful 90 minutes of football from Arsenal. From start to finish, they were completely dominant and getting the much needed result, which is the 3 point. At least this one will still take them to maybe, I believe they still remain at the 4th position, on the same goal, same point, Chelsea, and on same point. But at least they've been able to, cover up those goals back. Before this match, Chelsea were leading them with about 3 goals, and they've been able to cover those goals. So it's a very fantastic result for Arsenal, and a very entertaining match for even the neutrals to watch.
All right, now if you look at it now, both Chelsea and Arsenal are in the same goal difference here, 9-9. Yeah. So, but also if you look at it, you see that Arsenal scored 21 goals and conceded 12 goals, while Chelsea have scored 23 goals and conceded 13 goals.
Yeah, Chelsea is on top based on goals scored now.
Yeah, based on goals scored, Arsenal has scored more. Chelsea have scored more goals than Arsenal.
Yeah.
So, but they have conceded more goals also than Arsenal too. So it is a level up. It is a level situation right now. Okay. In these two sides, a level situation with the same points, the same goal difference. So that is it. So it's just a little thing. So then, but Chelsea still is on top. Probably, I don't know why.
Chelsea is on top based on goals scored.
Goals scored. Okay.
Chelsea scored more goals.
Right. So all the matches have ended. So Akere, your final take. Yeah.
Okay, it was a good game. As I expected, Arsenal to get the job done. They did it fantastically. And what I just expect from Arsenal from now on, to watch any team comes their way. Even from West Ham, they have to keep winning. We hope that people like team like Liverpool and Manchester City, you know, they have to just be consistent. What they just winning matches because Man City, even Liverpool pointing. So Arsenal for them. Man City. If Arsenal can't win the league this season, you know, it will be very, very difficult for them to, you know, win the Premier League, because this season is when I think is the opportunity or the time they have to, you know, make things happen for themselves and finally win the Premier League.
All right, Paulo, you know, we've seen Manchester City, you know, back-to-back loss, 4 back-to-back loss for Pep Guardiola. That has never happened in his whole career as a manager, as a coach, both when he was in Barcelona, when he was in Bayern Munich. He never had that bad record, back-to-back, 4 back-to-back lost. You know, we saw it this time around. And recently his contract has just been extended, you know, for Manchester City. And do you see a change of the form of Manchester City, or probably with this extension is going to, you know, boost the morale of Manchester City and the players for them to come back to winning ways? Or do you think Tottenham again this night will be able to defeat Manchester City?
First of all, you know, like you said, Manchester City losing four straight match in a row. It has never happened to Guardiola since his coaching days. But there's always first time for something. Manchester City, you know, losing 2 in the league, 1 in the Champions League, and being knocked out of the Carabao Cup by this same today opponent, Tottenham. So Manchester City, you know, board giving Guardiola that 1 year, is it 1 year or 2 years contract extension is a way to boost the morale of the team also. You know, when the players and the managers, the board, they have faith in me, at least is something also. And I think it's time for Manchester City to start picking the point. I expect them to come out all gun blazing today against a Tottenham that is also not very consistent at all. And the Tottenham also, the team has been depleted with injuries. So the international break also has done Manchester City some favor, at least giving them about 14 days rest. And I see Manchester City winning today's match.
All right, Akere, okay. You as an individual, Tottenham, Manchester City, Tottenham, which team will you be supporting and why?
Definitely, I'll be so. Although Tottenham are my rivals, you know, they are not on that not London team, but I'll be supporting, you know, Tottenham in this game, you know, definitely, because at least we want, you know, that Man City, you know, we want Man City to drop points. At least Arsenal have just won their game, so Man City. But if you look at Man City, to me personally, I don't think they can even win the Premier League title, and I don't think they can even get winning in this game, because I believe the Tottenham, even last season they played them 3-3. You know, they are the Etihad. You know, Tottenham have a way of, you know, just although they later fumbled, you know, during the second leg at that lane, where Man City, Arsenal fan were open the Man City. You know, is either draw or lose, you know, so that Arsenal can, you know, go on to win the Premier League. But for this game, what I can for this game, I think Tottenham can get the job done. You know, if they get their hearts right, you know, I believe they have what it takes. Although De Bruyne is back, but Man City, but Tottenham, if they can play well, you know, believe in themselves, I believe they can go to the Etihad and get the job done. You know, Arsenal have almost done it themselves. You know, this season, I'm proud to that red card that Trossard got in that game. Yeah. But I believe Tottenham go there with belief. They can make it, at least they can get a point at the Etihad.
All right, you know, you just analyze the ball based on an analytical point of view. But you know, that's Paul. Okay. You analyze that much, but the same question I asked him, Akere. You know, so you as an individual, not as a professional analyst right now. You as an individual. So where are you standing? You know, between these two sides.
To me, we also want to tell Arsenal fans not to put hope on Tottenham. You know, last season we know what happened when we were thinking Tottenham will do us a favor. By stopping Manchester City. They failed to do that. In fact, Tottenham was even their fans and the team. They were even saying it. We rather go to relegation than
they said that
allowing Arsenal to win the league. So for today match, I don't see Tottenham doing Arsenal any favor, and I'm not even expecting them to take to get any result from the match. But if eventually they decide to turn up and get even though a draw, then it will be in fact a big celebration for we Arsenal fans.
All right, now, do you think, Akere, do you think Liverpool is stoppable this? Because the way they are going, just 28,
No, 100% they are very stoppable. And I believe they will sit as at one point, I believe they will draw points. I'm sure that they won't draw form. Even injuries can set in. At the same time, they cannot continue with this momentum. It's never possible. At least they will still have a blip in one way or the other. So we just left for the other teams, their rivals, Man City, the Arsenal to take chance, because I believe that they cannot, any slight injury to Salah, but although Salah is not an injury-prone player, but any slight injury to Salah or to and Diaz, might cause them points. So, but Liverpool going, all along, winning games and going on this odd red form, I don't see that happening. Liverpool will drop form. Just left for other teams to take advantage and when they start dropping points.
All right, looking at the Liverpool side, do you think Paulo, which team do you think can stop Liverpool, or maybe probably give Liverpool a run further, getting a win against Liverpool as it stands right now? Because looking at it, it's like they can beat everything.
So far this season, only Nottingham Forest have been able to take maximum 3 points against Liverpool. Then barring the draw against Arsenal, they are still yet to play Manchester City this season. They've not played them, and the way the league is looking like, is still between Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal.
But Chelsea is coming up. They can make a chance because
they are top, but the target for Chelsea first of all is to get back to the Champions League. Unlike Arsenal, City, and Liverpool, their target is the trophy. If Chelsea eventually join the title race, it will be another bonus for them. Just like Arsenal 3 seasons ago, what I said for them was
I don't think they can
getting back to Champions League first. Then anything other than that, now it will be a bonus for you. For Liverpool, they've been in fantastic form. And it's high time teams start to find a way to play them. The season is still very long. I see them dropping point. When they drop those points, other team, the chasing pack now, will they be able to take advantage of those points Liverpool drop? Last season also, if you could remember, from this how Liverpool was ahead of everybody on the log. At the time they were even 5 points ahead of Manchester City before they started drawing. From drawing they started losing match. At the end of the day they find themselves third on the log. So it's still very early to say now, but so far they've been fantastic, and I still see them taking the 3 points tomorrow also, beating Southampton.
All right, guys, thanks for coming to the studio. Paul, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Akari, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And to our viewer, thanks for staying tuned to Premier Sport Fan Center live watch along show. That is how far we can go for today's shows. We've seen so many exciting matches played today. Arsenal got the victory today. Chelsea also got the victory today. And we'll be looking up to the match between Manchester City versus Nottingham. Tottenham. Though we'll not be covering that one. But tomorrow, don't forget to join us. The big matches also will be on tomorrow. That is the match between Ipswich versus Manchester United. The first game for Ruben Amorim. He has talked a lot. Let's see what happened on the field of play tomorrow. So, thanks for staying tuned with us. That's how far we can go. Have a nice night rest.